Well, hello, everybody. I'm April Brown with Zelken Financial Services, LLC, and I'm back. So I'm here on my podcast today with the lovely LaShica Gebo Sessions, but I call her Shika. She is my Assistant Extraordinaire. And I thought today would be a really cool opportunity to interview her because I know she's doing other things. She actually owns her own business. And so I wanted to talk to her and just kind of throw something different in and something different for the folks. So, Shika, I'd like for you to tell us who you are so the folks can know.
Well, like April said, I am LaShica, but everybody calls me Shika. I am married to the incredible Robert Session, who, can I send him a shout out?
Yeah.
SWAT, something with the taste. Follow him on Instagram. He will
Good
feed,
food, people.
Yes,
Good food.
he'll feed you guys because I will not do that. I'm a native Californian, and I have 3 children. And I also am blessed with 3 stepchildren too. So my plate is quite full.
I'm sure it is. Well, I met lovely LaShica. I met her actually, what? Now it's been 8 years?
Oh, yeah, almost 8 years.
It's been
almost
about 8
there.
years.
Mhm.
Yes, she was working for Shan DeBerry, Extraordinaire, Pure Bella. I love her products. I'm giving a shout out.
Yes, follow her on Instagram too.
Okay, Pure Bella.
That's right.
So I've probably been with Shan for a while, and since the inception of Pure Bella and actually getting that up and running, so I've been using the products for a really long time. And I met Shika when she was working with Shan, and so we got to know each other. And I was like, "Girl, I'm starting a business. Can you come help a sister out?" And she was like, maybe, I don't know.
Those were my words.
And so we got to talking, and Shika came and started working with me last year, and I've been very blessed to have you. Thank you. You've been absolutely amazing, and that's why you are LaShica Extraordinaire. I have a couple of questions I want to ask. It's about 6. So I'm not going to keep you forever.
That's okay.
But I do want to ask some questions of you because I just thought it would be cool to just talk to you and pick your brain.
Yeah.
So,
do that.
First question is, and yes, I am looking down at my questions, people, okay?
We're going to be real here.
Yes. So my first question is, how long have you been doing hair? What got you interested in doing hair?
Well, I had started off in my teens. I actually did some cosmetology classes, so I've always loved to do hair. But just life and everything else. So I always made a promise to myself by the time I'm 40, I'm going to complete that bucket list. And so I went back to school and I got my natural hair license.
Oh, fantastic.
I started off with Shan. I was with Shan for 5 years. And then during the pandemic, I kind of branched out just a little bit because Shan was retiring and opened up my own business during the pandemic. So it's been...
I was there.
Yes, she was at my grand opening. So it's been a total about 8 years.
Okay, very cool. Okay. So the second question I have for you is, what do you enjoy most about being an entrepreneur or what we call a solopreneur?
I would have to say time management because I can control my schedule. Like I said, I am married. I do have children. I'm a spiritual person. So for me, it's just having that time that I can be able to control and not let somebody else control it for me.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. So how do you bridge the gap between working with Zelken Financial Services, LLC, and your business?
Well, with you, I'm with you Monday through Friday. And with doing hair, I've chosen to scale my schedule back to whereas I do hair 2 times out of the month on those 2 weekends, and the other 2 weekends I am totally with my family and friends or vacationing. So it's all about balance and prioritizing.
Okay.
And you allow that.
Well, thank you.
So thank you.
Well, and so between the 2 businesses, working with me and doing your own business, what have you learned or what have you kind of been able to apply for both? I'm just curious.
You know what? What I have learned is that there is so much as being a business owner I was not doing. And so working with you, you have helped me to understand being a business owner and just being I don't know if the word consumer, but just an ordinary person, how that we have got to plan for the future. Okay. It does not matter what age, if you're 20, 21, 25, 45, 55, you have got to have a plan. So Zelken has helped me with that, definitely.
Excellent.
Yes.
Good to know.
Yes.
If you could tell your younger self 3 things
Okay.
that she should know about being a business owner, what would those 3 things be?
Number 1, don't be afraid to ask questions and ask other business owners. It's okay. Either they're going to help you and answer, or either they're going to send you on your way. And it's okay. If they do, that's fine. Just let it go. Number 2, have a business notebook. Not a journal, not your family, your own business notebook. And write it down. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a meeting, an idea. We do this all the time. We'll be talking, write it down, because then you could be able to feed off of that. And 3rd, do not procrastinate. Just take that leap and just do it. It's okay. Like I said, I opened up my business in the middle of the pandemic, and I literally was booked and had people there to support me, and I've been able to be successful since then. So don't procrastinate. Just take that leap of faith.
All right. I like it. So in the next 12 months, where would you like for your business to be?
Ooh, such a good question. Can I say that I'm already kind of there? I would have to say helping other stylists, because now I'm in an area where I have other stylists with me. I would definitely have to say helping them to understand what that meaning means to pay yourself. So I'm more of that education in and helping people to understand. Don't start thinking of, like right now, okay, I'm 43. Okay, I'm not worried about 53 or 63. Yeah, we need to understand what's going to happen in 10 years and kind of have that plan. So I have to say kind of educating.
Okay.
And letting stylists know definitely what that true meaning is to pay yourself.
Okay, cool. All right. And my last question is, what would you advise a new hairstylist coming into this industry, in this business? What would you talk to them about if you could say, these are the things that you need to think about? Give me 3.
Number 1, schedule realistically. I mean, when you get out of school, you're so excited and you're like, oh yeah, I'm just going to do this. And then by the time in 6 months, you're going to be burnt out and you're just not going to enjoy what you're doing. So be realistic. Really write it down, be realistic, and include your family in it, because you don't want them feeling bad or missing you. I have to, please read the book Profit First. I'll make sure this is linked in April's bio, because that book is going to change your life, whether you're a business owner or not. It's just, that book is so eye-opening. Seriously. So please read that. So I would definitely tell the stylist to read that. And 3rd, please go on vacation. I'm just saying. I think we go on vacation every other month, and it doesn't have to be long, but it's just rejuvenate yourself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, just go to the beach or go see somebody that you hadn't seen in a while. It doesn't always have to be an extravagant vacation out the country. Just go and just take that time to be with family and friends and come back, rejuvenate, and start on your next goal.
Okay.
So that my advice would be.
Okay. Well, I like it. So, thank you for popping up on my podcast.
Yes,
and
thank
being
you.
willing to be interviewed. I
Thank
do
you.
say that what Shika said about just enjoying time with family and friends and vacationing. I want to say one thing the pandemic has definitely taught us is that life is fleeting.
It is.
You never know what can happen. And we were all left on our own devices to be alone. A lot of people weren't even allowed to go see folks, and if you weren't living with the person, then you were just not able to go see people. And this whole Zoom piece was just really interesting to me.
Yeah.
But I will say that, because we don't know, that you have to shift, and I think there has been a shift in terms of how people are viewing their lives and what they're doing in their life.
Setting those boundaries. Those needed boundaries.
And those much needed boundaries.
Yep.
And just letting go of folks who you listen, honey, I mean, really.
Right.
I don't have time for your shit.
Exactly.
And then you looked around and you realized, well, wait, I don't even have time to carry your water. I can only carry mine.
That's right.
So when you I'm gonna need you to carry your water.
There you
and
go.
so you just let go. A lot of people probably got let go in the process.
Yeah,
because folks are like,
for sure.
I nothing. I'm gonna need you to do what you
need to do
for you.
That's right. And setting boundaries are uncomfortable. People are not going to feel good about your boundaries. But like April was saying, you've got to do what's best for you and your family. And it's not a bad thing. It's just, it comes a point in time that we've got to go ahead and make these preparations. We've got to be prepared. We've got things to do. So it's just all in balance. And you can do it in a loving way, not a, leaving with the bridges on fire.
Look, burn the bridge down. The land is completely barren. You can't build shit on it. So don't do that.
Don't do that. It's okay.
Listen, some people might need that though.
And it's okay.
But it's okay. And so
yeah.
I hope that you got something out of this. This was an opportunity for me to do something different.
Right.
Thank you all for listening and, tuning in. And this is April Brown with Zelken Financial Services, LLC. And
we will see you next week.
thank you. Bye-bye.